What's up, MP? Surprisingly loud crowd tonight. This should be a good.
Facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
And going through warm-ups, trying to get into a little groove here before. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports. You know, Greg, so often we talk about depth, but how important is it for these teams to possess it?
Yeah, especially with the amount of injuries we see happen every season. It's so critical that teams have players that are ready to step up and produce and really allow you to not have to change the way you play.
And always trying to find new ways to help his team, MP has zeroed in on winning his personal matchup each game.
What more can be said about MP's effect on this team? He takes each individual matchup as a personal challenge, and he's been winning those head-to-head battles. So their opponents have to run extra guys at him, which makes life easier on his teammates. It all works together, and that's why this team is so tough to beat.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. We've got Maxey, and it's Grimes in at the 3. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I was able to talk with Mark Dagnall for a minute. He thinks Tyrese Maxey is a guy they have to watch. He said he reads the floor well and understands situational basketball. Defensively, it's tough to speed him up or slow him down. He really plays at his own pace. Guys?
Thanks, David. Here's Grimes. Outside, Maxey. They set the pick for the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Here's Grimes. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
And one of the many ways Maxey can hurt you with his shooting, lightning fast on that release.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Holmgren. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchises.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Oklahoma City's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Williams. Rebound by Rain Man. Rain Man's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Maxey passes to Rain Man. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Taken away by Williams. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Pass to Rain Man. Here's Grimes. Just 5 to shoot. Another miss by Philadelphia. Thunder trailing by 3. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Maxey covering. That's tipped. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Shot by Grimes. No good. The Thunder have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he hits it to tie the game up. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points so far.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander continues to hone in, but he's draining threes. He's almost unguardable.
And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. To take a look at the Clippers, they've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
And right now for the 76ers, they were really hoping to make this run a little earlier in the season. Still, you take it when you can get it, and they've got it going right now.
Most of the season completed, a good picture developing as to the top rookies in the league. So let's take a look now at the race for Rookie of the Year. Look at Rain Man all season long. He has proven again and again that he's the cream of the crop. He's in the top spot right now, and the hardware could be his.
And there's no more deserving candidate. Any other outcome than him lifting that Rookie of the Year trophy, and I'd be shocked.
It's got to be him. In a season where we have a ton of worthy candidates, he has been the most outstanding by far.
Here's Holmgren. Following the basket by Tyrese Maxey. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. Wallace left side. 5 to shoot. Holmgren sets the screen for Wallace.
Yeah, but the defense is doing a pretty good job of contesting those long-range shots.
Pass to McCain. There's the pick. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with it. To halt the run, buries it from 3-point range. Holmgren's got 5 points so far.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. 7-point differential. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Well, DB, it didn't take long, did it, for Holmgren to live up to his draft status?
Holmgren, Kevin, was an immediate impact player on both ends of the floor. At his size, to be able to shoot with range and the rim protection he provides, it was absolutely worth the wait for his team. This young man has got a toughness that has shocked even me.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 7.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
Rain Man passes to Maxey. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. away. Grimes passes to Maxey. Pass to Rain Man. Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Thunder trailing by 8. Wallace inside. He's covered by Maxey. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Not happening that time. His second miss in 5 shots. Right wing. Three-pointer on the way. And good. The three-point shot good from the Rain Man.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Kenrich Williams comes in for Chet Holmgren. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Cason Wallace. And it's Mitchell in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams with the ball. George picks him up. Williams attacking. Fires the three. That's good from Williams, the assist by Williams.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Jalen Williams is a do-it-all dynamo for the Thunder. Coach Mark Daigneault said, we've cross-matched him onto centers. He'll shift him to a point guard. It's hard to explain how
Edwards finds Butler. 76ers moving the ball around. Pass to Rain Man. Good, and Butler gets the assist. And it's 8 points for Rain Man.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And so in the game for the 76ers, they've got Rain Man. Gordon is out there with Butler. Then there's Edwards. And it's Bona in at the 5 spot. Outside Edwards. Back to Butler. Here's Rain Man. He's guarded by Williams. Rain Man passes to Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. There's the triple. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Jared Butler.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has become the master at drawing fouls.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media, but people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Mitchell kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession. Topic is checked in for the Thunder.
Number 44. Nikola Topic.
Shot clock at 2, and here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. The 76ers leading by 11. Pass to Buck. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Kicks it out to Gordon. Fires from deep. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Gordon's got a pair of triples in the second now for Philadelphia. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. side, Williams. Joe in the corner. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And that one is good. Rain Man's got 10 points in the game.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
And they pick up 2. Philadelphia leading by 14. Here's Rain Man, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Come on, who doesn't like the turnaround jumper, especially when it's taken with that kind of precision?
Butler against Gilgeous-Alexander. Topic, no good.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Pass to Bona, and out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. And how about we check the numbers for Jalen Williams?
The most positive thing about his last 10 games, the work on defense. His mindset has become very aggressive. The steals are up, and he's becoming a big factor on the defensive end.
Jones checked in for Topic. Jones, no one around him. From outside, off the mark. So for the 76ers, their last game, a win against Houston. To the inside. And it's Bona missing.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Williams passes to Jones. Joe, good. 5 points in the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And that one's good, Bona. And the 76ers lead by 16.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes it back.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Rain Man passes to Edwards. Second shot opportunity, and no good that time. The Thunder have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. One guy who now seems to be a perennial MVP candidate, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Doris. He is rocketing up the charts.
He is, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. He can consistently put 30 on you like it's absolutely nothing. He gives you everything else as well, including incredible leadership and great teammate skills.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Chad Holmgren comes in for Jones. Williams, he's checked in for Kenrich Williams. And Wallace subbed in for Isaiah Joe.
Let's remember, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is 6'6", so getting on the interior is not a problem.
Yabusele, he's checked in for Philadelphia.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Grimes passes to Rain Man. Launches it. Shot by Grimes. No good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing.
Then this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
It's amazing the success they've had with him shooting this way. 0 for the night.
Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
76ers ball.
Well, we get a look here now at the small forwards with the fastest hands in the league and generating the most steals per game. Second, Jalen Williams. And, of course, Paul George.
I mean, if you're an opposing small forward, this could also be called a list of the league's most annoying players. I mean, they will be in your jersey all night when you're up against them.
Yeah, defense, a huge point of emphasis for each of them. And it doesn't matter whether they're on the ball, as the steals suggest, or off the ball situations either. They are as active a group of defenders as you're going to see.
Williams lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
And now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, they call him Rain Man, and in the last game against the Rockets, had a nice performance. He ended up with 15 points, and he also did a good job of creating for others, getting them the ball in position to score. And he was tremendous again. He is playing as well as anybody in the league. He is a must-watch, and we're on the call tonight, guys.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Wallace with a screen for Williams. And a miss there on the triple.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. And the three off target. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Down by 12. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that game is the second of two straight at home. Rain Man passes to Yabusele. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Yabusele's got his second basket of the game. And for the Thunder, they're shooting 41% for the game. Pass to Hartenstein. Oklahoma City moving it around. Joe passes to Williams. No good from outside. The 76ers leading by 14. So, Greg, with the season winding down, a lot of what-ifs for the teams. What about players? Do they experience that as well?
You can't help but wonder what could have been if your team struggled, Kevin. Players are just like fans in that regard. And I know everyone's thrilled to see Holmgren scoring so well. And this is the kind of effort that can carry on well throughout the year.
Fires for three. They get it again. No good on the shot. Oklahoma City shooting in the second quarter right around 48%. To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
And proving how versatile he can be. Holmgren, fantastic dime in the screen and roll.
Maxey passes to Grimes. Releases. Jump shot is good. And the 76ers lead by 11.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score.
So it's the Philadelphia 76ers up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We come back right after this.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half.
As a team, you love a night like this when the game feels simple. Pass, shoot, score, repeat.
Now let's take a moment to recognize our players of the week. Keep an eye on these two. The Western Conference. That'll do it for our show today.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Tyrese Maxey in this one, guys. He has been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Cason Wallace. And it's Williams at the 3 slot. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
This guy is an absolute scorer from anywhere on the floor. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing work in the mid-range.
Here's Maxey. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Takes a 3. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Here's McCain. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. And they're trailing by 11. Williams passes to Hartenstein. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Well, the ascension of Jalen Williams, Doris, has been swift and very fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. He became very quickly in his second season a number 2 option and frankly borderline 1A option. And it's not just his offensive game, Kevin. This guy has become a stout defender. He's got the perfect NBA frame and he fits in personality-wise.
Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Offensively, Maxey can be such a problem. He attacks you with that relentless energy.
Pass to Wallace. For 3, Holmgren. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 3 assists tonight. Here's McCain. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
It's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
Here's Maxey. Oh, good on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to Wallace. Back to Williams.
76ers foul. Quentin Grimes. First personal foul. Second team foul. Get the perimeter.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Holmgren. Clock at 6. 3-pointer. Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss. Maxey's got 8 rebounds in this game. Latrey cans it from downtown. Maxey's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the 76ers. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Holmgren with it, now guarded by Rain Man. With the floater, Holmgren can't hit. Philadelphia leading by 12. Here's Grimes, and he makes that one. Grimes has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Now that's a great move to get to the hoop. Awesome finger roll.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 16 points for him. Back to Holmgren. Another miss by Holmgren. And it's Maxey with the ball for Philadelphia. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. You have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him, and we have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. Here's Hartenstein. Pass to Holmgren. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. They need this. A nice shot by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 6 points in the quarter.
We are talking about a 6'6" point guard. Shea has got a great view of the floor. What an easy pass.
Here's Grimes. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Rain Man. They set the pick. Tries a three. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Pass to Holmgren. Here's Hartenstein. Defended by Butler. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by the 76ers. Butler in the corner. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Here's Wallace. Rebound by Rain Man. Philadelphia with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Maxey. Offline with his three. Thunder trailing by 18. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team, showing that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Wallace outside. Pass to Williams. Holmgren the screen. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. The 76ers leading by 18. Here's Grimes, and off the front iron, and in it goes. Grimes has got 6 points.
Yeah, Grimes has the frame to work down low. I like when...
So on the floor for Philadelphia. Yabusele out there with Rain Man. Then there's Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the three, the small forward. Here's McCain. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. And the '76ers lead by 14. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Wallace outside. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Outside Williams. Hartenstein with the screen for Williams. Knocks down the three ball.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
Philadelphia leading by 14. To the left side wing. Jacks up a three. Good! Another from three.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in. Rule adjustments, Doris, regarding the rip-through move. Do you think those have been effective?
Kevin, I certainly think we've taken a step in the right direction. We have got to give the defense more of a chance at this point, and the idea that you don't get shots on the rip-through is important.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Holmgren's checked in. Pass to McCain. Here's Grimes. Another three for Philadelphia.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Thunder trailing by 18. Williams passes to Wallace. Oklahoma. City moving it around. Maxey against Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren in the corner. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Rainman passes to Maxey. From deep. Drills the three-pointer. Maxey's got 49 points in the game.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Holmgren wide open. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 7th assist in the game. Maxey passes to Rainman. Back to Maxey. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got his 5th rebound in this one. Fires from 14. Bucket is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points in the quarter.
Well, you just get to your spot and rise and fire. The confident pull-up from Mr. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Outside, Maxey. 6 to shoot. Lets it go with a 3. And again for 3.
And what a fireworks display. He's showing us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for 2nd in most threes in a game.
And it's a 4-way tie now. Himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Dame Lillard.
Well, what a pump fake by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets the defender committed, and he'll go to the foul line.
Doris, do you think the Oklahoma City Thunder has the best young core in the NBA?
Well, they are absolutely loaded with talent, Kevin. Not only that, they fit together. Now they've got a perennial MVP because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has inserted himself into the best player in the game conversation and a rising star in Chet Holmgren. Look out.
Now here's Holmgren. He's covered closely.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the 76ers.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-gamer.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Tyrese Maxey.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
It's blocked. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Grimes. Here's McCain. This one for 3. There's a screen. Launches a 3. Good on the triple. And the 76ers lead by 20.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and
Some people may have that opinion, but I think it's a little too early to say all of that, you know.
Way to bring the effort tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his first public...
I mean, you guys play ball.
Not Toby.
Good game, MP.
Gas or something. Or the 2K ones on that, hook and fatty on, catching slip.